Ninth theme that I wanted to talk about was homework. And I think that we had a lot of really good and important conversations about homework. And I feel like this is kind of like a buzz topic that everybody talked about during COVID because it was discouraged by our school division and possibly even the ministry to be sending homework to and from school during COVID because of transmission between home and school. And homework was something that when I was growing up, every night my parents were like, what do you have for homework? What do you have for homework? What do you have for homework? And because that's how they grew up with having homework on the regular. And I feel like it's kind of becoming like an archaic concept because the students are getting more specialized help in school. And we have more effective, I think, instruction practices when it comes to inclusion for assessment, instruction, classroom setting. And it takes a little bit of that pressure off of the parents and the students when homework is not sent home. I remember I was not a strong math student. I've never been a strong math student. I can figure it out, but math was not something that came naturally to me. And I remember feeling a lot of anxiety about math when I had to take homework home because my parents weren't strong math people either. They were working their way through this new math and they didn't get it like most other parents at the time and to this day, because there's 6 different ways to solve for 2 times 2 equals 4. And this is something that has caused like some heated conversations at our school, not necessarily heated, not like angry conversations, but we have people in our building who are of an older generation where homework was the norm, and that's nothing on them, but it causes anxiety in some of our kids and they often get shamed. It goes back to that concept of shame from Brene Brown, when their homework doesn't get completed. And the truth is at the end of the day, as teachers, we don't always know what's going on in our students' homes. And I think about I won't go into detail, but I think about like people that I know very personally who have a lot going on. And the one student got quite behind in school. And I remember his teacher shaming him all the time for being behind and why didn't you get this done? Why didn't you get this done? And then the student finally snapped and kind of broke down to his teacher a little bit. And so schoolwork, when possible, I think should be done at school. There is a time and a place for homework, but it was like you said in the conversations that we had, if it's going to cause heat or tension or disagreements or frustration for the student, back away from it. Don't send it home with that child or make it a class-wide thing. But get to know your students and what they can handle. And then keep an open line of communication with parents too, right? If it's going to be something that's going to cause tension and fights at home, it's not going to be worth sending it home because kids are going to bring back other problems in their backpacks the next day.